Call Lion La Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Okar Kodash, double honors to the apostle and elders, a great millstone, who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty and integrity, brothers who labor in his truth, putting their life on the line, especially in these times. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, Slakia. Right here, as you see, if you haven't heard already, devastating storm in Puerto Rico, about to hit soon. The DR, other places as well. Like it says, we'll read the line right here. Puerto Rico outages continuing Fiona aftermath. Slakia. The aftermath as storms moves through Turks and Caicos. Um, Caicos. So let me just make sure. Yeah. Yeah. I was just making sure. I was making sure. Yeah, see, Hurricane Fiona slams DR. Okay, just making sure. But yeah. So yeah, what you see right here, Hurricane Fiona strengthened into the first major hurricane of the season, dumping over 30 inches across parts of Puerto Rico before pummeling the Turks and Caicos Tuesday. Okay. Um, as the power situation in Puerto Rico remained dire due to the impacts from Hurricane Fiona, the storm turned to his attention to Turks and Caicos Tuesday, pummeling the islands with heavy rains and high winds as a Category 3 storm. All right, so basically what you just seen is this. Well, Fiona did the same over the weekend into Monday across Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic as torrential rain led to flooding and powerful winds, resulting in major power outages in Puerto Rico. More than 48 hours of Fiona's landfall. Over 1.1 million customers were still without power, according to PowerOutage.us, which added that updates, exact numbers, and restoration timelines are not available. So to be restored is they don't even know when it's going to be the timeline. So these people can be without power for 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 a certain amount of time. All right. Officials blamed at least 5 fatalities in the Northern Caribbean on the storm as Fiona strengthened into Category 3 from late Monday night. Conditions began to worsen across the Turks and Caicos Islands. All right, so bottom line, niggas getting real dire out there, and they being hit. Now they're gonna have to, go without power for a certain amount of time. All right, and when you read the um, this article, I wanted to bring out. Nope, Slovakia. Um, what was it? You know what? Right here. This one right here. White House surges aid to hurricane hit Puerto Rico on a haunting 5-year anniversary. So it's like a 5 year. So the Biden House is mobilizing a surge of assistance after Hurricane Fiona triggered lashing rain, severe floods, mudslides, and blackouts. The echoes of 2017 when Maria caused more than a couple thousand deaths, you see, and left tens of $billions in damage. So the Lord is doing His work, man, and that's why we're gonna go here. Second Esdras 9:1, and he answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself." And the reason why I brought that out, you have people who really don't know what time we're in, man. Things is coming in clusters, right? And it's gonna go through it, and right. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, like it says in Matthew 24, right? Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So these are these visitations, man, from the Lord, his judgment. He's judging this place, man. He's judging the people in this place. All right. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And those earthquakes can use hurricanes, tornadoes, right? Uproars of the people, right? Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right, so even from the beginning, the Lord knew the end of this world, this aeon, this age of the wicked being in rulership. All right. For like as all that is made in the world have the beginning and an end. All right. So everything that's made has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So the end is being made manifest. All right. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and ending in effects and signs. So that's what we're able to see. All right. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. So the ones that's gonna, the Lord have preordained from the foundation of the earth to be delivered with that the wall that mark of exemption is gonna be delivered. But the ones that's set up for judgment is gonna be slayed and utterly destroyed, man. That's how it goes, man. It's a righteous thing to the Lord. All right. Let's go. Keep on. Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. You see. All right. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, right? And they that have cast them away despitefully should dwell in torments. And that's the thing. The ones that's not hearkened to the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he's giving them over to destruction. All right? For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain. All right, and that's what you're gonna see, man. You're gonna see multiple judgments and coming in clusters, man. He's not gonna let up until the Lord crack that sky, man. And the world's gonna continue to go into that time of Jacob's trouble, where we haven't seen since there was a nation, and it's gonna get uglier and uglier, man. The love of many is gonna wax cold. I was just watching. Watching. People just don't have no. They don't have no respect for human life in this time, man. People will take your life for nothing. All right, and that's just that love of many waxing cold, man. Because iniquity abound, right? And it's also the end. The end is here, right? That gospel will be preached, and the end shall come. So we're almost at the end of this thing. We just got to hold fast and stay firm to what is true, which is this word, which is faithful and true. All right. And the Lord's word is not going to return back into him void. He said these things are going to come to pass. Like I said earlier here, he spoke of these things from the beginning, so it's going to happen. There's nothing we can do to stop it. We just got to do as men of the Lord. You few women out there, that's in order. It just be the best we can be on this side when it comes to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, and keep his laws to the best of our ability while we're in these chains of darkness, these bodies, and in his wicked kingdom, in his sinful kingdom. All right. Yeah, man, I didn't want to hold you too much on that one. I was just giving you an update. That's what we're commanded to do. Is blow that trumpet, give you news, and tie it in with the scriptures, and just letting you know the Lord is visiting this place, man. He's more and more, and he's gonna continue to visit this place with more and more judgment, man, until he actually cracks that sky, man. And we just pray that, we out of here yesterday. We out of here soon as through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We're hastening the day of coming Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. We're hastening for that day. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom to the